Okay, so we're going to sit out onto your heels. I'm just going to reach all the way up towards the top end of your mat. And then if you'd like to lift your chin and start to draw your body slowly up and along the ground. Elbows in, shoulders are down. And then drawing up into a little cat stretch. And we'll round up through the shoulders and the back. Taking the head and the tailbone away. And then releasing and sitting back onto your heels. Let's draw your body up and through. Rolling down shoulders, lifting the chin. Drawing up into a cat stretch. Pulling up through the shoulders and the back. And then taking your head and your tailbone off. And then sitting all the way back down onto your heels. And again, let's bring the body to pull up and through. Curling the toes, sending the hips back. And the head drawing down through your arms. Come on forwards into your plank. And then bending your knees and sitting back to your heels. Again, let's pull the body up and through. Curling the toes and sending the hips back and the head down. Drawing forwards into a plank. And then bending your knees and sitting all the way back down onto your heels. And again, mobilizing the back, drawing in a little bit of upper body strength work. Curling the toes and stretching all the way off along the back of your body. Come forwards into a strong plank, gazing slightly ahead, bending your knees. And gently release and sit back. Bring the body to pull up and through. Curling the toes, head down, bottom up. Draw forwards into a plank. And then bending your knees and sitting all the way back. A couple more times if you can. Drawing up and through. Curling the toes, nice long stretch off into the back of your body. Draw forwards into plank. And then bending your knees. Gently releasing and sitting back. And this last time, coming up and through. Curling the toes. Staying in the down dog, walking your feet from one to the other. And just treading down, stretching down one side of your body. And then the other. Just being aware of how your body feels today. Be aware of how your hamstrings are today and your lower back. And just try, when you come into a down dog always, try and have your fingers so that they're sending themselves upwards towards the end of your mat, with your very last little finger pushing out at a 45-degree angle. Again, thinking about everything that you do has an effect on your body. So try not to succumb to your little habits, okay? Especially with how your feet and your arm placement is. Now coming back onto your knees, and we'll place the right foot forwards. We're coming to this little chest opener. So I'm taking through my left hand to my right leg. My right arm's coming forwards. And then I'm going to open that right arm all the way back. Follow it. And look back towards your thumb. To the middle, taking both of your arms up. Now I want to keep the arms slightly apart and look up between your hands. And then come on down, placing left hand to the floor, lifting up your back leg and then raising your right arm looking up. And either stay or turn your front foot open. Go to the outside edge of your back foot and then open back a little bit further. Then coming all the way back down, let the knee to the floor and then sit back. Draw back your toes and see what's going on with your body today. If you need to bend your knee a little bit, then do. If you can draw your toes a little more vertically up, that's great. Maybe arch the back a little, ease from the center of your chest downwards. Drawing your body back on up. Come around onto your knees and raising both of your arms. Squeezing your head a little, take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, activate your waist and take a stretch out into the side of your body. And breathing in, coming back on up. Breathing out, activate the waist. Long stretch out into the side of your body. Breathing in, bring it back on up. Breathing out, letting your arms down. Stepping your left foot forwards for me. And let's just take across the right hand towards your left knee. Bring your left arm forwards, take a breath in. And as you breathe out, open your chest. Look back towards your thumb. Do a little chest open up. And bring it all the way back round. Raising both of your arms if you can, opening back and looking up today. Placing down your right hand to the floor, lifting up your back knee, opening with your left arm to the ceiling. Then if you can go a little bit further, open up your front foot, go to the outside edge of your back foot and draw your arm back a little bit further. And bringing it all of the way back round, let the knee back down upon the floor. And let's from there move back onto that back knee. Extend a little through your tailbone, press from the center of your chest. Take a few breaths there. Find that calf stretch, that hamstring stretch. Trying to flatten out a little from the lower back. And relax. Okay, pop yourself around onto your back for me. And bend up your knees. Draw your heels in towards your back side. Lay your feet so they're parallel. And let's start by just working your lower back down into an imprint. And then releasing your back away from the floor. And let's do that again. Find your imprint. Notice how that feels. Okay, and then release out into neutral. A little natural gap underneath your lower back. Work your shoulders upwards and then down. And again, work them up and then walk your shoulders down. Okay, just like you were walking your feet a moment or so ago. Walk the shoulders right down and away from your ears. Now start to come into recognizing again your Pilates breathing. As you breathe in through your nose, feel the ribs widen to the side and to the back of the body. As you breathe out through your mouth, blow the breath out with a little energy. So again, as you breathe in, ribs are widening, the belly's remaining flat. And as you breathe out, start to draw the navel back to the spine, pick up from the pelvic floor, and draw up behind the surface muscles. And again, as you breathe in, ribcage widens. And then as you breathe out, pulling up, engaging, pulling up behind the surface muscles. And again, as you breathe in, ribs widen, belly flat. And as you breathe out, engaging with your core and pulling up, drawing up through the midline of your body. All right, now I'm going to start us off today with our shoulder bridge. So let's take a breath in to prepare. And as you breathe out, work your lower back away from the ground and peel your back up. Breathing in at the top. And breathing out as you lower vertebrae by vertebrae into an imprint and back to neutral. Again, breathing in, breathing out to tilt the tailbone, peel the back, drawing all the way up to your shoulders without clenching your buttocks. Breathing in, and then breathing out as you lower your back down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Again, breathing in, ribs widen. And as you breathe out, peeling the back up and away from the ground. Breathing in, and then breathing out as you lower. And you know you can always stay with this first layer. Okay, next layer coming up. Breathing in, breathing out, peeling up onto your shoulders. Now, stay at the top. Place your fingers upon your hip bones with the elbows off the ground. As you breathe out, lift one heel from the floor and breathe in to lower and change. Breathing out, just raising the heel from the floor, breathing in. Now as you do so, imagine you could draw your hip bones together. So as you breathe out and you lift the heel, try not to clench your buttocks, but pull up behind the surface muscles and get that really deep connection into the core. Alright, again, breathing out to lift. You can stay with this layer if you wish, or I'm going to work it up to another layer. Breathing in to lift and straighten the leg. You are going to incur a little bit of usage from the standing leg. Breathing out to take the leg down, and then breathing in, raise it up. Breathing out, engage the core, take the leg down, then breathe in, bend your knee. Breathing out, softly place it down, but try not to centralize your feet. Try and keep them hip distance apart. Breathing is harder. Breathing in to lift and straighten. Breathing out, engaging the core, take the leg down. Breathing in, raise it up. Breathing out, engage the core, take the leg down. Breathing in, bend the knee. Breathing out, place the foot carefully down. Be able to reach it with your fingertips. Breathing in to lift and straighten. Breathing out, engage the core, keep the hip bones balanced. Breathing in, come up. Breathing out, extend. Breathing in, bend the knee. Breathing out and placing your foot down. Breathing in, lift and straighten the leg. Breathing out, engaging the core. Breathing in, back up. Breathing out, engage the core. Breathing in, bend your knee, and breathing out, place the foot back down. When you finish, breathing in, and we'll breathe out, we'll lower the back, all of the way back down towards the floor. Okay, now from here, I'm going to go straight to your 100 today. I'm going to get that in nice and early. So if you need anything behind your head for this posture, then please place it in. We're coming into a neutral position with the spine. If we bring the legs out one and then the other, alright, still have your neutral. If you're able to raise your head and shoulders, support the neck, or maybe you're patting the air. And if your hamstrings feel okay with it, straighten your legs. Have the distance of a fist between your chin and your chest. Keep the shoulders down, the collarbone open. Breathing in for about 4, and then breathing out for about 6. Breathing in. And as you breathe out, really lock in to the core. Again, breathing in, ribs widen. As you breathe out, feel that squeezing and that pulling in, connecting with your core center. And we're going with 20, 21, 22, 3, 24, 25, 6, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 3, 34, 35, 36, 7, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 3, 44, 45, 46, 7, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 3, 54, 55, 56, 7, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 3, 64, 65, 66, 7, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 3, 74, 75, 6, 77, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 5, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90 with 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Bend your knees and slowly take your head, neck and shoulders down. Now taking your right ankle upon your left thigh and draw both legs in towards you. You could leave it like that, alright, you don't need to make it any harder perhaps. Or you could hold on to your left hamstring or your left shin. And just if you can, wherever you go, try and flex out the leg that you've drawn onto your thigh, alright, because that's going to make the difference. I'm just taking a couple of breaths there. Alright, change it over, pop the other leg on. Back down. Alright, come around onto your side for me and lengthen along the floor. So today I'm going to work into single leg lift, double leg lift, and then I'm also going to work the lifting of the legs coming away from the floor. Okay, which we've done a couple of times, but I've taken that out of my strong Pilates session. So as we bring the top leg up, first of all though, breathing out, extending the leg, and then breathing in as you lower. Alright, and as I say, always see how it's feeling with your body. Alright, never feel that you have to go up the layers. Alright, if you know that this is really working for you, if you know it's what you need to do, carry on. But try and get that breath in. As you breathe out, navel back to the spine. Breathing into lower, you're bringing in a little bit of usage of glute medius as that leg goes up. You're obviously working into the function of the lateral extension of the leg, all right, which again is great for us. Legs do a lot of work going forwards and backwards. We need to keep them healthy and oiled, that they will move this way too. Okay, now I'm going to go to double leg lift next. So now, use your core, brace the core in, breathe out, float the legs. Breathing in as you lower. Okay, and if your balance is all right, breathing out to lift. Now you should feel the difference. Now when you go to a double leg lift, how reliant you are now of the core to keep you in the middle. All right, so you're really again drawing your waist away from the floor, floating, breathing into lower. Just pressing those legs away from the body and lower. All right, now, as I always say with this one, you can carry on and try not to use your external back strength. Try and use the core. Now the next stage up, I'm coming up onto my elbow. And then we start to bring the legs up higher at a slight diagonal away. And then we come back down onto our side. So as we come up, breathing out, breathing in, coming back out. Try and keep your collarbone open and back out. Should you want more, okay? Who doesn't? So as you come up, breathing out, reaching towards your opposite foot. Breathing in, come back out. Breathing out, engaging the core and reach. Breathing in, let's come back on out. Again, breathing out and reach. Really demonstrate that core balance usage. Again, breathing out and lift. Good. Breathing in, back out to the side. Again, breathing out and pull. Breathing in, back. One more time. And back. All right. Prop your head up. what we've just done, this stretch. And it's a really nice place to put the quad stretch in. Alright, so really again, encourage that knee to draw back, because those of you who do a lot of running, you know, do a lot of cardio work, you've got to keep the front of the, you know, the leg open, otherwise it does impact on how your knee works. Alright, so sometimes we think a lot about how the hamstrings are and we worry about how tight they are, but you've also got to, you know, spend a little bit of time on the front of your thigh as well. Even if you just use a roller from time to time, you know. Okay, release it back out. Coming up into side bend, and again I'm doing 3 layers on this one today too. So the knees are coming forwards, opening out your chest. And as we lift, okay, breathing out, engage the core, reach over towards the floor, breathing in as you lower. So feel the oblique muscles kick in underneath you, pull on up, try not to tilt forwards, try and lift the hips towards the ceiling. That's your first stage. Second stage, I'm going up onto my hand and my foot, and then as I press up, I'm going to connect the inner thighs together, and I'm going to reach out from my waist. I'm breathing in as you lower. So if you want to do a couple of those, alright, then take your break when you need it. That would be great too. Alright, for those of you who want to push it on further today, I'm going to add in your side plank. So we're breathing out to lift. Breathing in side plank. Breathing out half twister. Breathing in to open. And then breathing out, engaging your core, slowly come back down. Breathing out to lift. Breathing in side plank. Breathing out half twister. Breathing in open back. And breathing out slowly coming back down. Remember, you don't have to do this. You've got another 2 versions you can use. Breathing out to reach. Breathing in side plank. Breathing out half twister. Breathing in open back. And breathing out coming back down. Last one if you can. Breathing out to lift. Breathing in side plank. Breathing out half twister. Breathing in opening back. And breathing out, we'll come back on down. Alright, swing it round. We're going to go straight away to the other side. So lengthen your body out and along the floor. Be careful here to stack the hips up and lay your head out and along your arm. As you raise the top leg up, breathing out and floating the leg away. Breathing in as you lower. So again, as always, really working to that range of motion. If you can, it's a pointed toe posture. Alright, doing your best there. Breathing out to lift and breathing in to lower. Chin slightly lifted here. Top shoulder, bring it down and away from your ear. Remember, a lot of what we do Pilates for is to try and encourage better postural alignment. Alright, so dropping your ribs into your body, trying not to S-shape your back too much. That's why some people find their back starts to ache when they do this work on their side. And then with a double leg lift, okay? So brace the core, breathe out, and breathe in as you lower. Breathing out, engaging the core and lift. Breathing in to lower. Again, breathing out, float to lift. Breathing in. Really channel the breath in coordination with your movement. Alright, because remember, this is partly the process, isn't it? It's partly what the practice is all about. It's all about the measured control of what you're doing. Breathing out. Alright, so you can continue there, alright? Or I'm going to bring it up onto the elbow. And then we're looking to bring the legs upwards. Breathing in, back down by your side. So breathing out to lift. Breathing in, back on out, not quite touching the floor. That's it, you can keep the them slightly off. Maybe reach, breathing in, open. Breathing out to lift. Breathing in, open it out. Again, control from the core. And back. Keep that upper body posture in check. Alright, breathe out, lift. Breathing in, open it back. Breathing out, lift. Breathing in, open it back. Good. 2 more if you can. Breathe out, lift. Breathing in, open back. 1 more. And open back. Okay. Let's just give the quad a little bit of a stretch here again. Whoop. Alright, nice deep breath in. As you breathe out, try and bring that knee back a little bit further. Alright, let's get ready to come up into your side bend. So popping the elbow beneath your shoulder, pulling those knees forwards. As we lift, pulling on up, breathing out, reach up towards the ground, breathing in as you lower. Again, breathing out, pull on up, side bend through the side of your body. If you're ready to go up onto the hand for a few, line up the hand through to the foot, always tuck that back leg under, and as you come up, connect the inner thighs, breathing out, side bend, breathing in, lowering. And again, chin slightly lifted, breathing out, side bend, breathing in. Okay, here we go with that top layer if you want it today. Breathing out and reach. Breathing in, come up. Breathing out, half twister. Breathing in, opening back. Breathing out, engaging the core, slowly bring you down. Breathe in and out as you lift. Breathing in, side bend. Breathing out, half twister. Breathing in, open back. Breathing out, slowly bring yourself back down. Again, breathe in and out. And reach up and over. Breathing in. Breathing out, half twister. Breathing in, opening back. Breathing out, back on down. Last one if you can. Breathing out and reach. Breathing in, raise. Breathing out, half twister. Breathing in, opening back. And breathing out, come on down. Good job. All right. Pop yourself around onto your knees. Okay, so this one, again, for those of you who practice yoga, this is not your camel, okay? This is a core strengthener, and this is also a strengthener for your quads. So in this one, we go backwards, okay? So I'm going to bring my arms out so you can see. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, keeping your back in neutral, lean back, but use your core and use your thighs. Breathing, coming back. Good. As you go back, breathe out. Breathing in, come back. Alright, so just go back as far as you can. Breathing out, engaging the core. Breathing in, come back. Breathing out, engage the core, really pull back, don't let belly come out to play. Breathing in. Again, shoulders relaxed, breathing out. Breathing in. And again, lock into the core, breathing out. Breathing in. Good, again, breathing out, engage. Breathing in, very good everybody, 2 more. Breathing out, lock on with the core, go back. Breathing in, 1 more time, breathing out, lock the core on. And breathe in. Alright, sit back on the heels. Now I'm going to bring us down into plank. Okay, let's go for this. So I'm going to do your knee drops, okay, I'm going to do your rapid knee drops. Do as much as you want to this morning. If you're going for gold today, come on, we can do this. All right, I'm with you. Right, onto your forearms. Tuck the elbows in, spread your fingers out wide. Work your knees back. It's a knees day today, stay on the knees. Try not to let your bottom go higher than your shoulders. If you can, curl the toes, push out into the heels, squeeze the back side a little. And as you draw one knee to the floor, breathe in. As you breathe out, push away. Other knee in, out, push away. Breathe in, out, engage. Try and squeeze your armpits. In, out and push. In, out 5. In, out 6. In, out 7. In, out 8. In, out 9. In, out 10. Stay if you can. If you need a rest, by all means you must take your rest. I'm going to drop and drop and drop and change. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. In 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Stay, push in, squeeze the back side. Breathe in, draw a knee down. Breathe out, push away. Breathe in, knee down. Breathe out, push away. In, out, engage. Good. In, out 4. You're halfway through. In, out 5. In, out 6. In, out 7. In, out 8. In, out 9. And in, out 10. Slowly down upon your belly for me. And we'll just come into the reverse crucifix. So if we let the hands come all the way down to the side of you, keep one hand on the floor, gently roll towards it, and bring your knees forwards, raising your opposite hand and looking up. So you can stay as you are, okay, with your knees tucked in. If you're having a good day, you could take out your leg and straighten the bottom one, and have your top leg maybe bent up to the floor, or you can go all the way through to your fallen tree. Okay, then slowly go the other way. So again, you just go as far as you need to. It's a really nice stretch just to have the knees tucked in. But for those of you who want to take it further, your foot can go behind or in front, or you can place it on the inside of your leg. Okay, then coming all the way back round onto your belly. Now I'm going to work today into breaststroke. Okay, so before you get going, I'm going to leave you either with this as an exercise on its own, or I'm going to work arm extensions in. Okay, and just before you get going, okay, because once you get going your face will be down so you won't be able to see. Okay, so what I will work in instead is that we'll come up with cactus hands. Alright, so the hands are in alignment with your shoulders. We'll then stretch the arms out and then draw them above the head. Draw them back down, cactus, and then we come to the floor. Now when we do that, if you feel you can today, keep the core locked on throughout. Alright, because it would be too much for your back. But it might not be. If you've got an extremely strong back, you're going to be fine. Alright, if you do lots and lots of drop backs every day and all of that business, you're going to be fine. If you don't, alright, I need you to really give your external back strength some help. Alright, so that's why you need your core coming in. The first one though, okay, the shoulders coming back is important for everybody. Alright, so if you don't like the cactus work, alright, stay with the first bit that we're all going to do together. So turning your feet in towards each other, releasing your buttocks. They do not come in with this one at all. Let the shoulders drop into the floor. Now listen, Breathing in, rotate your hands as far open as you can. Maybe your thumbs are back to the ceiling. Breathing out to lift and hover. Breathing in to stay. And then breathing out to roll them all the way back down. It's a little bit more intense. Breathing in, rolling your shoulders all of the way back. Breathing out, engaging your core to lift. Breathing in to stay. And then breathing out, rotate your shoulders all of the way back down. Alright, so this is not easy. Breathing in, rolling the shoulders open. Breathing out, engaging the core as you lift. Breathing in, breathing out. It's a really good, effective way of getting those shoulders to work again for you. Breathing in, open the shoulders. Breathing out, those postural muscles have to work really hard to bring you up. Breathing in, breathing out. So by all means, please stay with that. I'm going to place my hands to the floor like a cactus. Okay. Breathing in to prepare. Breathing out to raise your forehead and your arms. Take a deep breath in. Breathing out, extend your arms out straight to the side of you. Breathe in. Breathing out, bring your arms above you. Breathe in, bring your elbows down. And bring yourself back down upon the floor. Breathing in. Breathing out, lift up to cactus. Breathe in. Breathe out to extension. Breathe in. Breathe out to raise your arms up. Breathe in. Breathe out to bring your elbows down. And then breathe in, lower yourself gently to the floor. Breathe out to lift, cactus. Breathe in. Breathe out to extend, fingers. Breathe in. Breathing out to reach above your head. Breathe in. Breathe out to bring your hands down, cactus. Breathe in, lower down to the floor. Breathe in. Breathing out and lift to cactus. Breathe in. Breathe out to extend, push away. Breathe in. Breathe out to reach your arms above without raising your shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe out to bring your elbows down. Breathe in to the floor. Last time if you can. Breathing in, out as you lift. Breathing in, out to extend. Breathing in. Breathing out to raise your arms. Breathing in, breathing out to bring the elbows in. And breathing out, lowering all of the way back down. Okay, now I'm going to release your back out. Okay, a lot of strong work there for your back. Come up onto hands and knees for me. Take your fingers slightly off from the sides of your mat. And then bringing your body down through your arms. Chest comes down. Tuck your head in and gently draw it up. Okay, go slow on that first one. We've just done some really good deep work on the back. Coming down, chest comes down. Tucking the head in, pulling up through your belly. Exaggerated cat stretch. Coming down, chest comes down. And then pulling up through your belly and lift. One more time. Elbows wide, chest comes down through your arms. And then pulling on up. Alright, pop yourself around to seated and we're going to roll back. So everything we do now, we're not going to be going back on those areas again. Alright, so we're going to be now releasing your body back on out. So hands onto your thighs, relax out your shoulders. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, when you're ready, be it that you're using a band or maybe something behind your back, breathing in and breathing out, engaging with your core, sitting on up. Alright, try and keep those shoulders lowered. Breathing in, ribs. As you breathe out, pull back through the belly. You're going to just go back to the point you can come back from. Breathing in, breathing out, drawing all of the way back up. Deep breath in, slowly draw back on up. So you don't have to, but if you feel you can. Hand to the shoulder for those of you who want to make it harder. Deep breath in. And as you breathe out, sinking your back down into your imprint. Breathing in and breathing out. Drawing all of the way back on up. Changing your hands, breathing in. Breathing out, sinking down into your imprint. Breathing in and out, drawing all of the way back up. Let's swap it over again. Breathe in, breathing out, slowly taking it back. Breathing in and out, slowly drawing it up. Last one, breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Okay, I'm going to go up into the saw. So for this one, okay, we have done a fair amount in the arms. So if your arms are getting tired, use your arms across your chest. Okay. By all means, cross your legs, or if you find yourself trying to sway back onto the back of your buttocks. Like I always say with this, it's better to use something to get your hips in a better alignment, so that you can access the right areas of the back. Alright, because if you're back here and you're trying to turn, you won't go very far. So to put yourself into a better alignment, you will be able to access the muscles that we're looking to work. Alright, and that way then, your body will start to change. Alright, but sometimes it just needs a bit of help. So I'm going to open out through with your arms. Now remember, you're working from your core and your back strength. Breathing in, rotate your upper body. Now as you breathe out, engage your core, draw your belly back as you lengthen over. Breathing in, draw the body back up, and then breathing out, navel back to the spine as you come to the middle. Breathing in as you turn, breathing out, rounding through your spine as you lengthen across. Breathing in, draw your body up. Breathing out, navel back to the spine. Again, breathing in, nice big rotation. Breathing out, rounding through the spine, try not to hinge. Breathing in, coming back up. And breathing out, navel back to the spine, use your core to bring you back. Breathing in and out. Breathing in, draw up, breathing out. Again, breathing in, breathing out, rounding through your spine, lengthening over. Breathing in, breathing out as you come back to the middle. Breathing in as you turn. Breathing out to round through the spine, lengthening over. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out as you come back. Alright, for those of you who want to work harder, fingers by your temples. Breathing in, open the chest. And breathing out to fold. Keep your sit bones grounded. Breathing in, drawing the body up. Breathing out, engaging your core to the middle. Breathing in to turn. Breathing out as you draw your body over. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, engaging with your core. One more set. Breathing in, big rotation. Breathing out, engage the core to take you over. Breathing in, draw your body up. Breathing out, engage your core to bring you to the middle. Breathing in to turn. Breathing out as you draw the body over. Breathing in, coming up. And breathing out, back to the middle. And letting your arms down. Okay, I have the sun right in my eyes right now. Okay, come down onto your back. We've gone completely the other way with the weather, as always. Alright, so lay down onto your back for me, everybody. And we're going to finish off. Last posture today, I'm going to give you the option of working either the heel dig, the curtsy heel dig, the reverse curl, or the rollover. Alright, so there are 4 different things that you can choose from. Okay, if you don't like any of those, please feel free to pick a position that I've not used today. That would be fine. Alright, so I've got the feet coming up, flex out the feet, relax your shoulders, okay, neutral spine. As you lower one heel down, breathing out, and breathing in, coming up. So really again, lock into the core, breathing out, dig the heel down, breathing in, back up. Nice and steady, you're really in control of this. You're thinking about the deliberate effort from the leg leaving the body from the hip flexor. Okay, so going into reverse curl. I'm bringing my hands up off the floor, and then as I breathe out, I'm working my lower back to an imprint. I'm breathing in to release. Now I know this is not for everybody, and if it really doesn't work for you, please don't keep doing it. Alright, you can do other things, you know, please, you need to know that your body's okay with it. You could use a cushion or a block underneath your sacrum. For some people, that sometimes helps them, and they feel the less inclination to swing the legs. Okay, I'm going back in now to the curtsy. So I'm pointing my toes still, and as I turn a knee open, I'm breathing out, and I'm kind of poking my knee, I'm just poking my foot underneath my knee, and then drawing back up. So breathing out, curtsying under, breathing in. I personally really like this one. I really like the effort and the turnout. Okay, so that when you go under with the toe, you've got to really control it. You know, because otherwise the whole body wants to go with you, doesn't it? Alright, so you can do a few more of those. The rollover complete. Okay, so for then again, we need to know that the back feels open enough. So that when we breathe out and peel the back away from the floor, we don't feel the need to swing the legs. Breathing in to set the legs apart, and then breathing out, slowly rolling, vertebrae by vertebrae, and then we bring the legs in together at the end. So breathing in, out to slowly send the legs upwards. Breathing in, slightly apart with the legs as you come down. Breathing out, vertebrae by vertebrae, and coming back. Alright, again, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Alright, now I'm just going to give you, seeing as I'm giving you tough ones today, have a little look at this last version for those of you who feel the rollover is good for you. So I'm going over, and I'm going to work into a control balance. I'm taking my legs all the way over as you would in a plough, and then I'm holding on to one ankle and letting the other one come up. So you're balancing on your shoulders, breathing in, and then breathing out and swapping it over. Breathing in and breathing out, we swap it over. Alright, so it's a core control. Alright, we need a little bit of flexibility in the hamstrings. Alright, and the further away you are on the round of the back, the harder that's going to be. Okay, that's why it's not a shoulder stand. It wants to be slightly away. So we do want to round the back slightly away. Alright? And the more you play with that, again, the further away you take the roll of your back. So rather than being on your shoulders, you sort of start to become a little bit down by your shoulder blades. Okay, finishing off your last one. And then if we can place the feet to the floor. Okay, gently roll yourself over to one side and bring yourself back up. Now I'm going to bring the right foot towards the inside of the inner thigh. Alright, if your knee isn't happy with this, have both legs straight. And then I'm going to bring my right arm across, either for the knee, the shin, the ankle or the foot. And head down. linking hold underneath your knees. Just want to get into trapezius here. So just tucking under a little, stretching on back. And then holding out the other way, and then going again. Drawing the body back on up. Okay, and finally, position of your choice, seated. I'm going to stretch into the back of the neck and the side of your neck. So I'm going to bring the hands all the way back behind, roll opening the shoulders, gently lowering down your chin, so you're looking directly down through the center of your body. Chin to one side slightly. Feel that stretch just along the line of the back of the neck. And then head through to the middle, and then go to the other side. And then back to the middle, raising your head on up, and then just lowering one ear up and over towards one shoulder. And then slowly over to the other shoulder. Bring it back to the middle. Letting your arms come round, stretch across the upper back. Breathing in, drawing your arms on up. Breathing out, open back, relax it down. Again, stretch it on forward, stretch across the middle of your upper back. Breathing in, use your abdominals to pull you up. Breathing out, opening it back and down. Good, one more time. Stretch it on forwards. Breathing in, use your abdominals to pull you right up in that tall seated position. Breathing out, opening it back. And wowee! Well done, everybody. Okay, very well done. Good on you. Getting yourself out of bed.